my name's Phil Smith. I want to tell you about something I'm very excited about. It's my new Alakazam Academy course, Organic Mentalism. I love performing mentalism. It's a very exciting performance art because it allows you to focus entirely on creating a very direct connection with your audience. Often, mentalism is bogged down by complex methodologies, presentations that go round the houses, and various kit that can go wrong at any second. So that's why I want to introduce you to Organic Mentalism. In Organic Mentalism, I teach you to work clean. No gaffes, no gimmicks, no complex setups, no knuckle-busting slides, just tried and tested reliable methods that hit hard and work every time. The Organic Mentalism course is designed to be as accessible as possible. It doesn't require any prior knowledge of performing mentalism. All you need to do is bring along yourself, a few simple props, and we're going to be rolling. Everything in the course is designed to be as easy as possible to follow along, and because of the unique nature of the Alakazam Academy format, we're going to be able to go through everything at your pace, exactly how you want it. And if you have any questions, we're going to be able to deal with that live. It doesn't matter whether you're already an established mentalist or if you're beginning from scratch. The course has got lots and lots of material in it that you're going to find fascinating. Organic Mentalism is an approach to performance that I've developed over the last decade. It strips away the unnecessary and leaves you to focus on the most important part of performing mentalism, entertaining and amazing your audiences. It's easy, it's accessible, and it's a lot of fun. Remember, the Organic Mentalism course and the material that we cover on it is only going to be available on Alakazam Academy Live. I really hope you're going to be able to join us. I'll see you there.
$25 late because of various things that caused us to run late.
Yeah, apologies for that. It's a crazy busy day for us, but it's exciting. We have a special guest in the building, and well, are we late because we got excited and we were just chatting magic, or are we late? Are we giving them a different reason?
We were just chatting magic,
all right,
and
okay.
I looked at my watch and went, it's 2 minutes to.
Yeah, so apologies. But when you've got someone like Greg in the house, you can't just kind of, hi, bye. Yeah. You want to ask questions, don't you? So apologies for being late, but we're here. And we are joined by Greg, so please get your questions in. You know that we always give stuff away on this show, so we're going to give a mug away at random. So all you have to do is leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will randomly pick one of them.
Yep. And we have got another quiz this week. So guys, get yourself over to crowdpur.com and put in the event code EQHEQ. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. EQHEQ.
In capitals? Or?
Yeah, I think it has to be in capitals.
Okay.
And remember, the rules of the quiz is once you choose your answer, press that submit button, because not only do you get points for the correct answer, you also get extra points for speed.
Yes.
All right. And the winner of the quiz will receive a pack of Alakazam Elites. And we have Rigor Thompson to thank for this competition. So Rigor, you've got yourself £15 worth of Alakazam loyalty points. Just email in sales@alakazam.co.uk and we will pop the points in your account. Just give us your username. That's all we need. Tell us that you provided the quiz.
Amazing. You'll notice as well, I was just going to say, you'll notice obviously we say we're in a fridge sometimes, so in the winter it's really cold, and when it starts to get hot, it's really hot.
It is.
I'm already turning a lovely colour of purple, so hopefully by the end of this show.
And I got Harry to up the saturation stage just to emphasise that.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Because I think one of our red bulbs has gone. Right, so remember guys, if you get into the competition, just put that code in, get set up. We're going to have the first 3 questions coming up soon. The winner will get a pack of Academy Elite playing cards. And if you have an idea for a competition, basically you have to create 10 multiple choice questions obviously with the correct answer listed and your other answers, your multiple choice answers. And if we create a quiz and use it on the live, you'll get yourself £15 worth of loyalty points. So get those in.
Awesome. And obviously Tuesdays are all about you guys. Get your questions in, whether they be general questions, Alakazam based. We've got Greg Wilson in today as well. I know there's a question here about domino reflection. Is there any update on that? Unfortunately not at the moment. We're unable to kind of source them because it was such an old trick. But we are still trying. Again, it was one of those ones, went to the draw, said this was a great trick. It might have been forgotten about, and within minutes they went. So apologies for that. We are trying to get some more, but I think
it's going to be possible, so bear with us. We'll see what we can do. The other thing is as well, if you've been checking out the emails the last couple of days, we've just had delivery of the first wave of Penguin products to arrive here at Alakazam HQ. So Alakazam are now official Penguin dealers over here in the UK, and we've had some great stuff coming which we're going to be featuring on the lives and on the vlogs in the coming weeks. One of them you may be doing a bit later on today.
Yeah, I literally carry this in my wallet. It's 2 cards and I absolutely love it.
Cool.
So I will do that for you in a bit.
Yep. And one of the other ones we had in that sold out very, very quickly was a great effect called Position Impossible. And it is incredible. Absolutely great. Go and check out the trailer on our website, and if you like the look of it, pre-order one, because I'm sure when the next batch comes in, which will be 2 to 3 weeks, I'm sure they'll sell out again. But there's some great ones there. And Greg has got a brilliant handling for it as well. And unfortunately, we haven't even got one here to show you, even though Greg's here. But I saw it. It's on Penguin's site, Greg's handling. It's great. Yeah. Really, really cool. So anyway, up here, as you can see, is our counter. We are now at 13,106 people, and you know we're going to have a massive £1,000 giveaway. Now, we were holding off until our new site goes live. We just got told today by the developers that it's not going to be till July. So, put a comment here. Do you want to wait until the new site goes live, or do you want to give away before? It's up to you.
I think it doesn't take a mentalist to realise what they're going to say on this one. I reckon as soon as, guys.
My issue is the rate that this counter's going up. By the time the site goes live, we're going to give away £2,000 worth, and that's going to kill me. That's going to kill me. Yeah. So, right. Let's go to CrowdPurge. Shall we do our first 3 questions before we get Greg in?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, might as well. And then I will jump over there and we'll see Greg, and I'll have an interview with him. I think it's going to show us something as well.
Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to go over to CrowdPurge now, guys. So make sure you're over there. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to get ready, and we are going to go on to the first question.
So this is it, guys. Crowdpurge.com. Last chance. Quickly get over there. Open a new window on your phone, or if you've got 2 devices, open it up, and there's your code EQHEQ. And you'll be in with a chance of winning. Is it the Elites?
It is a pack of Elites.
I haven't seen these questions either, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, the first one caught me out.
Okay. Oh, okay, all right.
Right. So, guys, here we go with question number 1, hopefully. Here we go. So question number 1, who has not held an academy course? Is it A, John Carey, B, Jamie Dawes, C, Dave Loosely, or D, Jamie Oliver? Get your questions or your answers in now.
You've got a 30-second counter this week.
30? Oh, I usually change that, don't I?
That's long.
But it doesn't matter, because if they're slow, they will get less points.
Right, okay.
And there's a new feature that's been added. I didn't add it this week, but I might do next week. And it's an elimination thing, which means that if they get... It just keeps getting rid of whoever's at the bottom.
Right.
Right, okay, guys, we're going straight on to question number 2. So we've got, which king has 4 hands? Is it the King of Clubs, the King of Hearts, The King of Hearts or the King of Diamonds? Right, so I wrote this question. I've obviously wrote it wrong.
What have you done this week?
So you've got a 50-50 chance of which one of the hearts it is. Now,
oh, smooth. Smooth. What could it be, guys?
Well, it's hearts, but you don't know which one. Because only
Right.
one of them's correct.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Nothing but professionalism.
Right, I will
Brilliant.
say that Greg did walk in halfway through when I was writing the question, so I was sort of...
Don't blame Greg.
I will
okay?
blame, but
No,
I'm
you
going to
can't
blame
someone
anyone I
else.
can. Right, so final question for this round, guys. Let's hope this one's all right.
They're all going to be the same answer. Oh, here we go.
The Academy deck is made by Phoenix. Where are they based? And by that we mean Phoenix, the company, not this deck of cards on the table. So is it Germany, England, France, or America?
Neither. Phoenix.
It's a trick question.
And your time is running out. 3, 2, 1, and that's it for your questions at the moment. But we are going to have a quick look at the leaderboard and see who was lucky enough to get question number 2 correct. Right, first position, we've got Dan Ives. Second position, Dr. Rob. Oh no, wow, 5 first positions.
You're giving away a lot of mugs.
Well, remember, obviously, we picked one out at random, which was the idea in the first place. So all you guys are obviously in with a chance, and remember, you can catch up so quick on this game. So anyway, yeah. Do you hear
That
that?
was for me.
Yeah, I
Carry
just
on.
answer anyone. Harry's speaking in my ear, so I just have to stop working whenever he stops. As you can see, Dave has now gone, but we are going to go to split screen and see who he's with. Hopefully. Here he is.
Here he is. We're on.
Oh,
Hey.
we're on now?
Hello.
Wait. Since she was accidentally in there, say hello.
Hola,
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
yo muy bien. Bienvenidos a todos.
Okay, beat it, Scram. She'll
So-
tell me later.
I am with, of course, Greg Wilson, everyone. I'm going to clap.
Yes,
I'm gonna
indeed.
clap.
The
I am.
man.
Yeah, I'm not going to gush, you know, but when I was younger, obviously, I think everyone you meet, the younger guys, must be like, oh, I've got your DVD. But I did. And
You think that's a compliment? When
No.
I was younger, when I was a boy,
when I was a little boy, no, I mean, on the spot was something. I don't know how many of those things you sold, but I think everyone I know, you probably have people refer that to a lot. When it comes
it's my best-selling DVD, and I'll tell you something crazy about it. It wasn't planned.
Seriously.
I had a bunch of stuff in my pocket. It literally was on the spot. We went down to a local place, a mall, the Mall of Orange in Orange County. We just played.
Wow. Well,
Which is why I left we were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
I left the mistakes in on purpose to show how you can recover if you...
if you make a mistake, which you know, and I was saying this earlier, that is the real work. When it comes to taking that step up and working out in the real world, it's you can't just stop halfway through a trick and go, sorry guys,
Cut!
yeah, stop.
Yeah.
That is the real work. You know, how do you get out of these situations? And I'm sure you've probably got stories of how you've probably got some great stories.
The stories are in on the spot.
Right, okay.
Those are the stories. Look, I look at it this way. When you start out a new trick, or even if you've done a trick 1,000 times before that I call 1,000 timer, you're going to make a mistake. So I say, hurry up and be bad and get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Because in the very beginning, I didn't take my own advice. I took Louis Ganson's advice in The Art of Close-Up Magic when he said, don't you dare go out into the public until you're ready. What's ready? It's subjective.
Sure.
Ready?
Yeah.
So I didn't do a show for 6 years.
Wow.
I started in 1978, didn't do a show until 6 years later. And if I went from the page to the stage, or somewhere in between there, I would have gone out a lot sooner.
Wow, that's The thing is, you find some people. That was 6 years, and these days it's right. And it's not.
Okay, YouTube and where do I get started?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're over in the UK for a tour.
Yep.
We'll get on to. I mean, how many have you done already?
I've got 10 left, and there's 20 something.
Incredible. I mean, I lecture, but to lecture like that many dates is insane in my mind. So you've been all around Europe and...
Look at this. We did 16 cities in America, 1 day off.
Right.
18 cities in Europe, 2 days off. And then here, 24 cities, or 24 dates with some conventions in between. It's crazy.
And you still love it? Oh.
Yeah, and still going back to Europe.
Okay, yeah.
I had 2 weeks off before the St. Vincent Convention in Italy. Filled those in as well.
Wow.
It's like, I don't want to be...
Can
you say cheap bastard? I don't want to be spending money at each of these events.
Yeah, in and out. Yeah, amazing. And every time you lecture, you always have something different. And I know Rubicon was one of your latest releases, which is
that killed it far beyond my expectations. Yeah.
And how long was that in the works for?
14 years.
Because I heard rumours that when you're working in the castle years and years ago before even obviously 14 years before it even came to us hearing about it. So obviously that's something that's been part of your repertoire.
I've been doing the castle for probably 12 years. The first 2 years were kind of working out which medium of the gimmick I want to use. So it started off as paper, then cardboard, then metal, and then a plastic, and then a really refined, perfectly honed, meticulously developed and researched and engineered. Can I get a noun in here? Project.
Yeah, amazing.
Gimmick.
And I have been lucky enough to sort of play one, and they are just, I mean, you can look at it this close and you're like, I have no idea. Let me have a look and
Thanks for the
see.
plug. What was that trick called again?
Rubicon.
I put the con on Rubicon.
Someone asked for the name of the DVD again, so it was on the spot for anyone that
on the spot.
didn't
I'm
hear
sure
it.
if our regulars are watching, they can drop a link. I mean, guys, it was the first time I saw Recap,
Oh, right.
and I was just sort of like,
Which is an impromptu pen trick.
yeah. So with
A
the
pen in his cap.
and your minds go, there's so much magic with it, and all you need is a pen and a cap. Right?
All impromptu.
All impromptu. It's just go and see it. Go see it. Is it on the trailer? Is that featured on the trailer? Do you remember? It was a long time ago.
Not only do I not know the trailer, I edit it once
Right.
and never look at myself again.
Okay, I'm sure there's a performance out there.
People ask me all the time, how about that spot when you did the book? I don't remember.
Sure.
But the part where you said,
Because I guess you do it so many times, so they all kind of blend into one.
I just don't like looking at myself. My comedian
Really?
friends, my comedian and actor friends say the same thing as me. When I say I can't look at myself, they go, we feel the same way, we can't look at you either.
Is that you never watch back and you no?
Can't
Oh,
do it.
okay,
I see all the little idiosyncrasies and all the little head movements and twitches and
Sure.
I think this is another one. I won't be looking at this interview.
Oh, I will. No, so that's one routine on their recap. I don't know what it's called, but the key on keyring.
Florida Keys, because that's where I thought of it.
Right.
I spent Christmas morning in Florida, and I live in California. I was doing a gig, and I was just crazy, lonely. There's nobody around. So I wasn't with family, so I was just sitting in a Florida hotel room. I had much like what you do.
Yeah.
You're doing this brainstorm creative session.
Uh-huh.
That's what I do with my friends. We sit down, take a prop, and see what we can do with it, just like Wizard Wars.
Sure.
So I sat in my hotel room. I got a key and a key ring. What am I going to do?
You've got to see it, guys. It is so. Yeah. Again, another one that caught me off guard. And I suppose
And there was another one I thought. I hate to interrupt you, but I got another thing with keys and different colored sponge balls.
It's great. And Lego blocks. What?
I haven't even put it out yet. Where in the world did you hear about
What is
this?
going on? This is just uncanny.
Can you tell them, for the people who don't know what we're babbling about?
Oh yeah, so we were talking earlier about basically walking into, as you know, a dollar store or a pound shop, cheap shop, and picking up products. And obviously, in my academy, that was what it was based around. And Greg is doing a very similar thing. And yeah, we were just chatting.
And you created?
Yeah, I created the routine, which is 4 different Lego blocks, all attached to a key.
And the corresponding colors of sponge balls.
Yeah.
Which is exactly like Wizard Wars.
Right.
This is how Rick Lax and Justin Flom created the whole
The whole concept.
The whole concept of the
Yeah.
show. They went into a dollar store,
Yeah.
picked up a bunch of props, played, and see what they came up with.
And it's just the most fun because you now I'm working it. You know. It was
And I asked you earlier, what do you have that you created for this session in your regular working repertoire? And you mentioned a few things.
Yeah.
So it's great.
And it's a great way to work. It really is. And yeah, I mean, I know we keep going back to on the spot, but it genuinely is. It's a lot more than just the tricks as well, because you cover like a paper balls overhead thing on that. And if you want a sort of masterclass in time, misdirection, positioning, it's far more than just the tricks. It's where you position yourself. how you
Audience
can-
management.
Exactly.
When to throw it, when not to throw it, when to expect. If you've done something 1,000 times, you know what they're going to do before they do it.
Yeah, 100%. And how you can control it. I mean, you pickpocket as well, right?
I do.
And that's something I've dabbled in, but I can never, still can't get the confidence to the sort of level that you're at with it. Where
Why do you think? Because you...
I don't know. I have got away with getting watches off before, but I think I haven't done it in such a long time that I'm about to step back in cold again.
Do you struggle with the technique or touching people? Because I've noticed in Europe,
Sure.
they're less in your personal space.
Without sounding weird, I'm quite touchy. I can,
Yeah.
engage that way. So that's not an issue.
What you just did there was a little weird.
Really?
No.
What, with the left hand? That's the misdirection.
That's what you didn't see below that was the weird part. This was the misdirection.
Sorry, this bit was supposed to be just secret, but that's fine.
Apparently, he did this perfectly. That was acceptable. But then the hand was quicker than the thigh. The left hand, we didn't.
So, I'll quickly take a look while we're here, because guys, get your. I mean, I've got Greg here, so please get your questions in. He won't be here for long, and we've got to carry on with the quiz as well. But he is going to show. He said to show us something.
Well, we can break for the quiz whenever you want as well.
Yeah.
So we've got 10 questions. Yeah.
Oh, I was
Okay.
going to show something. The hit of my lecture, which is
So what we'll do, obviously Greg is lecturing at the moment. Where can they find out the remaining dates? Is that anywhere?
oh, I feel bad for not. Wow, what's the name of that magazine? Your
Magic Scene?
Magic Scene.
Yeah.
I think it's on Magic Scene.
Cool.
Right. Check out Magic Scene for the remaining dates.
Or maybe when we come back, I'll have a list.
Oh, okay. Where are you going to get that from?
My computer in my car.
Oh,
Is
that's
that-
a good idea.
Is that interminably long? Will that just bore the heck out of everybody?
No, you can grab it. You're at our club tonight, so anyone around Ashford's more than welcome to come down to see Greg's lecture. If you want information, give the shop a call.
Oh yeah, it's on you. I was going to say, we'll throw it back to you. You do the questions. I'll move out of shot, and then Greg can show the routine from his lecture.
It's a stand-up thing.
Cool.
So,
Okay. So we're going to go back to the competition, guys. So all you need to do is go straight over to crowdpur.com and we will get ready for question number 4. And we should be live now, but you can't see the question. Who has performed on stage with Mumford and Sons? Is it A, Chris Angel, B, Dynamo, C, Piff the Magic Dragon, or D, Jerry Sadowitz? So get your answer in. Remember, the quicker you answer, I believe, the more points you get, and you also get less points for a wrong answer. Okay, and you get points taken off, should I say, for a wrong answer. Okay, question 5. Which of these is not a Peter Nardi effect? Either fresh new answer, obviously another one I didn't save, mind control, cartomancy, or the Grail. So fresh new answer, consider, is a Peter Nardi effect. This is what happens when I'm rushed.
What are you doing?
This is what happens when I'm rushed.
Fresh new answer.
Yeah, but you have to consider that is one of my effects. Once again, I'm making it easier for them.
Yeah, you're helping them out.
Right, so we are going on to question number 6. Let's see how this one's saved. We have got Daisy Pickford was the assistant to which magician? A, Thurston, B, Blackstone, C, Cardini, D, Carter the Great. So get your answers in. You have 15 seconds left.
Yeah. You ready right now?
I think it's the last question.
So come on, guys. Let's have a look. Right, time's up. So we have paused the game. We're going to come back to me, and then we are going to take a look at the leaderboard to see who's in front. There's all I can hear is loads of noise in my ear, so I'm going to take that out because I can't talk when I've got it. So anyway, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard and let's see who's up there in front at the moment. Right, so we have got a first place. At the moment, we've got Steve Brownlee. And I presume the second one is N. Jedge, 1992 with 240, and then we have Chris Ryan at 240. So guys, there's still everything to play for because one right answer in a quick time will bump you right up. So the next 3 questions will be coming along soon. And just to let you know as well, this Wednesday at the Academy, we've got Chris Congreve. This will be Chris's second Academy course. And remember, up until the moment it goes live, you can get it at the special early bird price on Wednesday, sorry. It's on, what is it, Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday.
Smooth operator.
Tell me about it. As if not speaking in my ear is enough. So right. Thursday night we got Chris Congreve coming down to the Academy, and here's Chris to give you a bit more information about it.
Hi, I'm Chris Congreve. Join me on Commercial Killers Volume 2, my second Alakazam Academy. This time it's not just card tricks, there's tricks using coins, my commercial chop cup routine, even a trick using a mobile phone, stuff that you're really going to enjoy. Hope to see you there.
So this is it.
Here he is.
Wait, is that my intro?
That was your intro. It's straight back.
Look, he went from sitting to standing. So this. Oh, by the way, this is, speaking of on the spot, this is a good way to show your hands empty. That was it. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
If you do this, look, if you take nothing and you squeeze nothing, you get something. A little something for nothing. And all I did, isn't that cool? Yeah. All I did, look at this, without going near my pocket, without going near my sleeves. The secret is the shine and the movement. If I keep doing this, you're going to stare where? You're obviously going to look here. You're not going to look over there. And that's how I'm at least one step ahead. Again, you're staring over there. You're not staring over there. And that's the secret. Any questions? And the last one is, it's all about the shine. You're looking where it shines, not where it doesn't shine, which would make this really good misdirection right there. See?
Very good.
It's all about the shine.
I'm getting one of them as well.
Wait, what a polite way to take a bow. It's all about the shine. There you go.
Lovely job. Let's put up a seat.
All right.
That's why I've got mine.
yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean,
that was amazing.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I could sit and watch all day. I could sit and chat all day.
Look at that. Bring the fingernails in. Show how nice your nails are. A little closer, and there we go. Show the hair while you're at it.
Magic.
Because it's been a long time. Wait, put it over here. Wait a minute.
There you go, no shine anymore.
All right,
no shine
I can't do that trick anymore. Okay.
Brilliant. I will quickly, what we'll do to finish, we'll just go through, see if there's any questions. I think there's loads of people kind of just saying, you know, Greg's always high energy, love Greg's work. You have the last few chances.
If you're wondering where the high energy came from.
Sponsored by Costa.
Sponsored by.
Do you have Costa in America, do you?
We don't.
No.
No.
You do have some, I love some.
We have a couple Starbucks though.
Yeah, a few. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts. Do you like that?
Yeah, do you have that here?
No, well, I don't think we do. But I love it. I love America and I love, yeah.
We're going to get you on a lecture tour out there.
That would be amazing.
You want to go crazy bonkers 50 cities or you want to do 10 or 20?
I don't know if I could do 50. I'm not 50.
Got to find the coffee shops.
Yes. If I'm sponsored by Starbucks, I'll make it through. I'll try the 50.
There you go.
We'll go for the 50.
Which is something I'm working on, by the way.
Sorry about this. This is just always a fun way just to see if there's any last question.
Wait, are you looking for any questions or are you looking for the interesting, compelling ones?
Everyone's just
the
saying
guys
how much
love
they
to,
love you,
yeah.
they've seen your lecture, so there's a lot of feedback like that, but not many questions.
Now you've got Fix saying, when is Greg's Academy? I mean, that would be cool.
Oh, you know what? I need to tell you the dates, right?
Yes.
I'll have my girlfriend get the computer out of the car. That'd be great.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, there you go. There's a question for you. And the question is, what does Greg carry in his wallet? Now, I believe they're talking about tricks.
Well,
so what's on you all?
well, you know what? Why don't I just show you? I don't have a traditional wallet, although this is very interesting. I just did a convention in Ireland.
Right.
Quentin Reynolds was there, and what's that say?
Compliments of magician Quentin Reynolds.
This is brilliant. It's one of those inside-out things.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like the trap door kind of thing.
And that's attached to...
This is attached, and it's backwards. That went inside out in the same piece while you're holding it. And Michael Weber has something similar to this in Lifesavers, more impromptu than this, because it's just a regular piece of paper. But look what he did afterwards.
He showed it.
He sandwiched it in there with his name on it. What a great, brilliant little frozen.
Amazing.
He's great. But it's a frozen in time souvenir. So that happened to be in there. The only thing I carry is this.
Break on Monte.
With real cards. Nothing trick. This traditional 3-card Monte, my own moves that I've been doing since 1980. They're traditional. It's just how I routined it together. I've been doing this for 38 years. And this is good. And these cards look like they've been around for at least that long.
The next question will be, can you do it? So
Okay.
don't worry
We'll do that. And the other thing I carry in here is George Iglesias's bill to credit card.
Oh, great. Yeah, very quick, isn't it?
It's
Visual.
brilliantly visual. It's fascinating. And I don't clutter my wallet. But I do have stuff in other pockets. I have the exact change over here, Hundy 500 over here, the coin trick. I don't have to carry anywhere because it starts as nothing.
Yeah.
And then
still
ends
have the trick where the coins fuse together, because that is
I
amazing.
carried that with me for 2 or 3 years, and I wouldn't say I got sick of it, but it's time to replace it because there's only so much real estate space in your pockets, right?
Pete always goes on about that effect.
Oh, good.
It's amazing. I mean, the great thing is, a lot of people won't know, but you did the trailer for the V-Deck, and you were performing up at Smoke and Mirrors, I think, at the time. And I came up there, and you done the trailer for V-Deck, but you entertained the crowd there with, yes, they were sort of, some of them were gimmicks, but it all looked impromptu, even though some of it wasn't impromptu, i.e. you had bits on you. It all looked totally impromptu.
That's
and
very
it was great.
insightful, actually, because I like things that are truly impromptu and things that appear to be impromptu, so you're not beating the audience to the magic shop for a flagrantly colored dragon box. Yeah.
It all looked
And if you have that in your shop, I apologize.
It's in my act.
I remember you doing, there was a particularly drunk girl there that kept going, show me some magic, and you done the, do you remember it?
Is she the one who kept comparing me to Dynamo? Yeah. And if I can't disappear in a puff of smoke right there and then without camera tricks, I suck.
It's the thing.
I finally I did paper balls over the head with different objects. I finally made her frickin' shoe disappear, blown away, dead silence. She was stunned in silence, couldn't say another word, and all of a sudden she mustered up this. Yeah, but can you do that thing Dynamo does? The crowd went crazy.
One of those things where you, and we all have them when we're working, where you're trying to, they've said something, so you're trying to sort of, not prove them wrong, but you really want that, I'm going to show you something and you're going to realise how good this is. And I remember you showed her about 4 or 5 tricks, and every time she was blown away, but it was like, yeah, but Dynamo. Yeah, and the shoe thing, I was the guy that was standing the other side.
Oh.
So, and imagine this. So he's got her to take her shoe off, brings it down, you can still see your shoe, say go, and then he just does this and the shoe's gone. I mean, it's the most magical thing you can ever see. And she freaked, and then she followed it up with, and you're thinking, how much more?
I walked on water, I turned it into wine, then I parted it, and she says, yeah, but.
Yeah.
But it was great. Everything you done just appeared totally impromptu, and that fascinated me a lot because it was all like, Oh, actually, let me borrow that. And even though you were borrowing something off them, you might have been using something else, but it just looked so...
I like what Michael Amar says about that. That the impact of the effect is in direct proportion to how spontaneous it appears to be. So who gets more credit? Putting a bird in a paper bag and it vanishes, or the magician who puts the bird in that dragon box and it disappears? Obviously they think this does all the work. Here the magician gets all the credit.
Yeah, no worry. That's true. I've got lots of questions coming in now. If that's cool. Well, I'll pick a few. So one of the main ones is who inspires you? Who inspires you to get into magic, or past and current?
I get inspired by non-magicians. I met Michael Weber when I was 19. We were both 19 years old, and we think similarly.
Right.
So I almost complimented myself by saying he's brilliant. No, he thinks real world. He's very direct. He's very practical. He's very, just very real world. I hate to say this, and I think it's the first time I've ever said this publicly. Be careful who you look up to, because they have feet of clay. And I don't mean personally, can be personally, but professionally. You read their stuff and it sounds brilliant, then you meet them in person or you see them perform, you're like, that's not how I remembered it from print. It's like the movie versus the book.
Sure.
In the book, you created this wonderful world of a fantasy, then you see it in the real world when they perform, and it's like, that's not how I had it up here.
Yeah.
So welcome to the wonderful world of superstar disappointment.
Right.
It happens a lot. But you know who I'm inspired by? Victor Borge.
Yeah, see, I know the name, but I don't. Yeah.
He's the piano, I think he's from Poland maybe, or Czechoslovakia. And he was 70 years old, probably 30 years ago.
Right.
Look him up, Victor Borge, B-O-R-G-E. And he plays a piano. Obviously that's his thing. Just like magic, that would be your thing, but it's everything that happens around the piano that's so brilliant.
Right. Yeah, so taking inspiration away from magic allows you to kind of think differently to other magicians.
The magic is just the vehicle.
Yeah.
Think of your show like a interesting TED Talk.
Okay, yeah.
So what you say is fascinating, and the magic just bolsters that point.
Yeah, great advice. Great advice. Another one, if you don't mind. What's your, trying to see who wrote this, because they keep moving up. Oh, there you go. Anthony Povey says, Greg, how do you find British reactions to tricks compared to American reactions?
You know, I hear this frequently. It's how you condition your audience and give them permission to be American.
Right.
Which means American audiences are obviously more outgoing and expressive, and the English are a little bit more reserved. Okay, a lot more reserved. But if you give them permission to interject and have fun, I had the best time last night. Everyone's interjecting, having fun, and that's where you get your best lines anyway. Sure. Learn how to listen and remember those lines. Yeah. Fantastic lines that go right in the show. And what I do is I'll flatter them. I go, oh, that's funny. Let me write that down. So they feel good that their point of view got across. Now everybody else is encouraged to join in. And now it's a big interactive play, and they're going to act and react and interact like Americans.
Right.
Not that that's the superior standard, but they're far more expressive.
Brilliant.
Now, interestingly, you know what the least expressive country is?
Go on.
Take a guess.
I have no idea. I mean, I live in the UK. So.
Finland.
Oh, really?
They're taught as children, don't stand out.
Oh, wow.
So the American magicians died on stage there, and I came out and I Americanized them, gave them permission to let it, like I have a line, are you unimpressed or stunned in silence? Come on, what do I got to do here? Now they're like, oh, he can see us. This is not television. We're on call here. I'm not just the one who's feeling the pressure. The audience is now. Now they're like, oh, and they're totally involved.
Great. And that comes from experience, I guess, as well, knowing your lines, knowing how to interact.
And the fact that I don't like silence.
Right, yeah, that as well. Yeah, awkward silence.
Yeah.
Shall we go through some of the dates?
Yeah, so tonight, obviously, we're here in Ashford, Alakazam. This is going to get real boring real fast, so I'll just do them quickly. The 25th, Wednesday, is Derby. 26th is, how do you pronounce that? Oh, these are the cities, right? Devon.
Oh yeah, Devon.
So it's the Exonian
Exonian
Magical Society in
Yeah.
Devon. That's the 26th. 27th is
Bradford,
and it's a 70th anniversary. It's a convention, and that's for
2 days.
2 days, Friday and Saturday. And then April 29th is Nottingham. We say Nottingham, like Birmingham. You know all Brummie? Can you go Brummie?
Oh, I can't do accents, no.
Why I? No, that's why. That's
I think Harry
that's Newcastle.
because he was just doing it in my ear.
Go on, Harry.
Harry. Oh, put H cam on and let's see Chris do a Brummie and let's offend everyone.
There's a yam in there.
Yam.
Oh yeah, wait, yam all right? Yam all right?
Yam right.
There was
Where
another
we go?
one.
I don't know where we're going.
I wrote this down. This is so worth it. The first time they said this to me with a straight face, I went, "Is that English?" Right there. Yam all right, am you bab?
I'm your bab.
Yam all right.
I'm your bab.
Yam all right, am you bab?
I don't know where was
And you guys don't know.
that? No.
That's in Birmingham.
We just stick to
You know who I cannot understand?
Put it down.
Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton.
What language is that? Obviously, I'm the visitor. Obviously, I'm the foreigner. Obviously, I'm the one with the accent. But that one,
There are some strong accents. I'm sure, you come across them more than anyone.
more fun. Okay, so Nottingham is the 29th on Sunday. Monday the 30th is Newcastle, up with Graham Shaw.
Oh, Magic Box.
Magic Box.
Yeah, they're good friends of ours.
Great guy, great shop, great people. I love it up there.
That's most probably the second best shop in the UK.
Yeah,
Oh, did I say great shop? Here at Alakazam. Good night, drive safely. And
Blur him out, Harry.
wow. I'm shameful.
Then you're off to Aberdeen. on
Aberdeen?
the 1st.
May 1st.
Oh, someone's put a link to your dates, Greg.
Oh,
It's on Magic Week. Someone's just put a link to it, so they can all view them as well.
that's Pete's way of saying we don't need to go on anymore.
Where is Forth Valley?
I have no idea. I saw that. I don't know where that is.
Sterling? That's in, it's got to be in,
When is Sterling? Because we had a question about that.
that's got to be in Scotland.
Yeah, that's the 2nd of May, Wednesday.
2nd of May. Someone asked when the Sterling one was.
And that postal code is FK95PB. So that's got to be up in Scotland. Then I go back down to Manchester, which is kind of up north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's on Thursday the 3rd, May 3rd.
A couple of days off.
Couple days off. What's that all
How
about?
have you allowed yourself a couple of days off?
I don't know what to do with that. And then the last one is in Wessex.
Oh, you'll love that as well.
Yeah, Wessex, great club.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
cool. So, guys, if you you want to check out them in detail, I think a link's been put in, but make sure you see Greg before the end of his tour.
Yeah.
And make sure you come tonight to the best magic shop, not just in the UK, but all of Europe. How'd I do? Did I get out
You
of
done
that?
well there. You done well.
Missed out the world.
Yeah, we missed America.
The whole world.
Right, so we've got a few questions coming in.
Nothing's good enough. I said all of UK and Europe.
I'm like that girl,
Yeah.
Right, so we've got, when are you doing a US tour, is a question that's just come in. Now, you've just done a little one, haven't you?
I did. I had a little mishap with my heart.
We had a couple
You
of
had
questions
well
about
wishes
that.
there as
Yes,
well.
a lot of well
Thank you.
wishes.
Thank you so much. It was, I'm better each and every day. Heartbeat's a little stronger each and every day. But I had to postpone.
Doctor wanted me to take quite a bit of time off, and I took a total of 5 days off. I'm not real bright. So I'm making up for those 5 plus doing like another 13 on the East Coast starting sometime in September. I'm not sure when, but you can always check in with Scott Wells, who's setting up the tour. Or check in with my website. Can I mention that?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
thesecretsource.com. Thesecretsource.com. None of that is on there yet because I'm not 100% sure when the dates start, but sometime in September on the East Coast of the United States.
Brilliant.
21
cities.
Check. So there was a few more questions coming in as well, and we've got we've got a couple of things we've still got to cover as well. We've got to cover why Jamie Dawes is coming down today.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you haven't met Jamie Dawes yet, have you?
I know the name.
Okay. Jamie's quite good. He's known for his darker kind of presentations.
I might have seen him at Blackpool or something. The name is very familiar.
He's coming down because in his early days he was a hairdresser, and H went to have his hair cut the other day, and they messed it up a little bit. They went with like a number 1 here and a number 3 here and a number 4 here. So
she was too busy. I was there having mine done at the same time.
Right.
She was too busy chatting him up.
right.
She wasn't paying attention. And now we're going to cut to Harry, who's going to tell us the whole story and show off his hairdo.
But shouldn't he take that as a compliment?
Yeah, but not when that's the result. Have a quick look at this, Harry. Let them know.
Right, so I'm really loud. I'm gonna have to take this out. But to be fair, she was a nice person, so I'm not gonna take it personally. I complimented on her tattoos before she started, and she obviously misheard what I said. So I asked for a fade, which is, let me get this side. So this is still a bad one, but normally she's wearing really short hair and it goes up, alright? For some reason, she used the wrong blade or something like that. I don't know what she's done, but she's actually shaved all of my hair.
I don't think you can see it as bad as it is. It is pretty bad.
Can you? Yeah, you must be able to see that.
Oh my God.
So I'm trying to just cover it up by putting this over here. But
So Jamie Dawes is going to come and some real magic.
last time Jamie cut my hair, he said I've got hair. I think they called it can't go wrong hair, but I think she may have gone wrong with that. I don't know, but
Can I interject and say I'm not real comfortable with
Because I told her to take a little off the top. I got my money's worth here. What the?
It's the same woman. There's an issue here. She keeps cutting hair badly. So H is going to get that sorted out. We'd love to, cover some current day. We've got Greg Wilson here, who's like the master of magic, and we're talking about hair, but still. Greg, I think that's a perfect place to sort of say thank you so much for dropping in. Unless there's anything you wanted to add.
Delighted. All
Thank you
good.
so much,
I think
mate.
we covered the dates and everything too.
We've got all the dates. Check out Greg's website, which again is
thesecretsource.com. I forget where in there, but I'll have the dates of where I'll be in the United States, which this goes all over the world, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, check that out, guys. I'm excited. I get to see the lecture tonight. So yeah, go me. But yeah, I'm going to throw you over to Pete. We're going to finish off the quiz, and I'm going to say goodbye and thank you to Greg.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Greg, for joining us. Guys, right, go back to CrowdPer now. We're going to have 3 more questions. So head yourself over there now. I'm going to get this all turned on and ready to go. I'm actually going to check the answers first on all of these questions.
I got the best job of mine.
You have.
That is pretty cool.
Right, here we go, guys. We're heading over to CrowdPer for question number 7. Here we go. Darren Brown wrote a book called A, Sad, B, Happy, C, Frustrated, D, Downhearted. I've given them far too much time.
Yeah. Yeah, but this week is a bit of a write-off, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I just want to say as well, Matt Wainwright got me told off by Harry. Because he said he could hear me vaping, and Harry told me off in my ear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you've got mics around.
Thank you, Matt. Right, question number 8. Here we go. Which ESP card is Peter holding on the Facebook welcome page? And that's not the welcome page to Facebook in general, that will be to our website. Is it a square, circle, star, or cross?
Where's this?
On our, to meet the team.
Oh, right. Oh, I have no idea.
I can't even remember.
Star, I reckon.
So here we go.
Mark Cool says, vape it up, buddy, who cares?
I love Mark Cool. I like Mark better than I like Matt. Right, so here we go, guys. Are you ready? Question number 9. The postal code for Alakazam is TN23 6LZ, TN22 7KZ, TN25 4LZ, TN24 6ZK.
To be honest, I'm hoping everyone gets this wrong, because the only reason you kind of need to know that is if you're sending back returns.
Yeah.
So there's me hoping, you get it wrong. Although they've got long enough to probably go and check the site.
Yeah, or drive down. Okay, so we're going to have a little look-see on the leaderboard. Let's see what's changed. Oh, Harry said it's just loading. Here we go. So we've got a first place, which is N. Dej, 1992. And that is, what's the score? 440. Oh my God, only 20 points.
3 questions to go.
So we got Steve Brownlee second place and Luke third place. Now, all of those guys have got a chance of knocking number 1 off his spot.
Yeah, this is great. This is actually quite close.
Yeah.
So we earlier, how many did we have? 6 first places.
6 first places. But that's the thing with this, it changes so quick, because you obviously get more points for answering quickly, but then also if you give a wrong answer, you drop down, it takes points off. Yeah. So, guys, everything's still there to play for. We got one more question which will come up a bit later. So just to let you know, once again, this Thursday we've got Chris Congreve with his second Academy course, and I'm really excited about this because when we were doing Gary Jones, Gary mentioned an anniversary waltz effect that Chris had come up with. And Chris is going to be teaching that along with some other stuff. So this isn't a rerun of course number 1. This is a completely new course, and anyone that knows Chris knows that he is a full-time working pro. So you are going to be getting commercial strong magic.
Love Gary Jones.
Yeah, Gary's amazing.
Gary,
he's just given an academy and it was superb. Really, really cool. So that, and the week after we've got a 2-day course with Phil Smith. So if you're into your mentalism or want to get into mentalism, Phil's going to be teaching organic mentalism. So he's talking about minimal or no props and how to get the most out of it.
And our mentalism ones have been amazing so far.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people who are magicians and interested in mentalism and just loving the courses. So if you've ever thought about wanting to do it, check it out.
Yeah, they are so good. And just to let you know, we sort of made this announcement a few weeks ago, but it has been made public now. All past courses, because of the amount of emails we get, we are going to start making them available. And I'm going to explain why we're doing that. When we first created the Academy, we wanted to create a resource for people to be able to go and learn whatever they want in magic. And our original thinking and the original design of the Academy when it first started was each course had to be 6 weeks. We were only going to have 4 courses a year, and then those courses could be repeated again and again and again.
Yeah.
Now, after John Carey's, well, the moment we started John Carey's, we realised that 6 weeks was too much for the performer and too much for us. It was a lot of work, and also we were approaching people like Gary Jones, and they were going, I would love to do an academy, but I can't commit to 6 weeks. I can't be down the same day every week for 6 weeks. It's just not possible.
Or even 2 or 3 weeks.
It's so hard. So then we changed and tweaked the academy so it was 1-day courses. Now the issue was, once again, we were going to do these courses as one-offs and then the tutor can rerun them. Even though we're still allowing the tutor the ability to rerun the courses, we have now become aware that because we're having almost a course a week, by this time next year, the academy will be no more than reruns.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what we're not about. That will slowly cause the academy to die out. So what we're going to do is we are going to film the academies live. Anyone that pre-books the academy will get an early bird price, and they get the opportunity to join us live. Now the seating on the lives are limited, all right, because obviously we want to be able to give the same sort of support we give to all of our academies on the chat room. So the seating for the lives are limited, and then after the event the price goes back up.
Yeah.
And anyone that wants to, that maybe couldn't make it, or maybe 2 weeks later decide that they want to learn mentalism, or they want to read the reviews, or
can afford the course.
That's another big point. We have a lot of you guys that join us every week for the academies, and now we're starting to have emails from regulars saying, oh my god, I'd love to do it, but I don't get paid for 2 weeks, so I'm going to have to miss out. Now, I don't think it's fair that these guys miss out. And our dream for the academy is a resource for you guys. It's a resource of magic. No matter what you want to learn, hopefully the academy by this time next year will have the ultimate course in that subject. And that's what we want for you. That's what we want for us. We want the academy to become the place where you guys go, do you know what? I'm doing a trade show. I want to do some mentalism. What do I do? Go and look at Mark Paul's.
And we've had and will have incredible guys down who are going to do all that work for 4 or 5 hours or what have you, and then it gets kept in a vault. We want to share the work. We want to be that resource, and obviously, we had to start somewhere. The 6 week thing didn't work, and it's all trial and error. And over the time, the cameras have all got amazing, and the strategy and the process is all smooth. So it's a learning curve, and I think this is the way to go. Yeah,
and the thing is, it is a new format. We've created this format, and it has been changing. Like you said, it's been evolving. Anyone that's been following us from day one would have seen the changes happening. The amount of cameras we got, the type of cameras we got, the quality of them, the chat room, everything's just improving so much. We've just added another camera to the setup. We've got another one coming. So that's going to be, we're going to have 7 cameras running, giving you the best angles ever.
And nothing's going to change with the lives. If you love that live format, then the only difference is you just got to make sure you're going to be one of the ones to be live, and we've never changed that. There's always been limited in order to answer the questions. So nothing's changing. It's only getting better for those who can't maybe afford it at the time, or didn't know about it at the time,
or weren't interested in that particular course.
Exactly.
So that's what's happening to the academy. At the moment, we were planning to announce this and launch it with a new site, but because we got told today the new site is 6 to 8 weeks away, we wanted to announce it now because we don't know when we're going to start putting them back up. We might still wait until the new site launches and launch it with that. But for me, it's exciting news. We've got more great people coming for you. We've got almost every week this year we've got a course.
We're already now booking in for next year. So
so we're looking at 2019 and 2020. So it's all looking great, but I want to thank you all for your support as well, because it's been amazing.
And of course, we take all your opinions on board. If there's somebody that in particular you think would suit the academy and teaching styles and that, we're quite particular on who we pick, because it isn't just another lecture, but we want to hear from you guys as well. So sales@alakazam.co.uk, and you can let us know, your opinions on it.
See, Dan's made a point here, which is it's a good idea, although I miss that feeling of exclusivity, but you haven't lost that, because I know Dan's one of the guys that joins us live, so the live is still going to be exclusive numbers. And to me, the benefit, the material that's covered in the academy courses, I think is exceptional. I think what these guys share is incredible. The amount of time they share. You look at Spellman's, it was nearly 10 hours worth of mentalism. Same with Mark Paul. Even last week we had Liam Montier with a self-working course. That was coming on to 6.5, 7 hours for that course.
Great material. His the separation.
The Atlas World.
Oh my god, I've been doing that. That is brilliant.
It was amazing. But the thing is, to me, I think the benefit is being there live, because that's when you get a chance to answer the question. That's when you get that real feeling of being there in the room. I love it. I love doing them. I love being here. I love the atmosphere. And we've now added the live performing area, which I think adds so much to the academy courses as well. Just the whole atmosphere of it. We're really excited. We're still very excited about the academy. We've got great plans for the academy for the future, and other ways we're going to be using this live streaming system and the stuff that we have. So guys, we still want you to join us live, and like we said, anyone that pre-books to join live will get a discount. Anyone that buys after the fact will not get that discount.
Yeah, and the live guys, they actually they lead the evening.
Yeah.
So you know, if one question that is asked by the live people that watch live isn't asked, then maybe it wouldn't go down the route of learning that extra thing that we talk about.
Yeah.
So you guys still control the live aspect, and that's what's exciting about the live, is that you're in control. You ask the questions, you ask for the angles. It's great.
Yeah, it is great, and we've got such a great community that watch us live. And like I said, and we've said many times before, they treat it like their magic club. And it's great, actually, because every week we have pictures that people send in and go, this is my setup for tonight. And the other week it was brilliant. This guy, I can't remember who it was, but he was sitting there, he had a curry, the computer, and his pack of cards and his drink, and he said, this is my night. And I thought, how perfect.
Yeah.
You know, just sit there, enjoy what you're watching, and have your dinner at the side. It was great. I loved it, and we love those pictures and the community that's building there.
So Dwight says, "Look out, Penguin." Now I don't know, Dwight, if you've watched one of our academies or not, but they are very, very different. They're not a case of just getting a lecture. It's very, very different to that. So if you haven't, please check them out, because they're a unique kind of format that we've got going here, and I think you'll enjoy it. I really do.
Cool. I'm just going to log in to this, which I never do, and I should do.
We're going to give away... so we're going to be giving away this, which is going to be the end of our quiz, and we're going to give away one of our infamous mugs as well. Brilliant.
Yep.
So you're going to pick at random?
I will pick at random, but before that, shall we have our final question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So here we go, guys. This is your final question in the quiz. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to pop over to crowd purr.
Oh, Dwight says, this is my magic club. So yeah, that's great.
Brilliant.
People, yeah, amazing. It's great that that's there online. You know?
Here we go. Right, so we got, which British magician has just received the Merit Award from the Academy of Magical Arts in Hollywood? A. Jeffrey Durham, B. Wayne Dobson, C. Scott Penrose, D. Wayne Goodman. So get your answers in now. Okay, we are done. Harry, don't put it on screen yet, but do we have a winner? You don't have to tell me who it is. Right, so we have got a winner. One of you has won a pack of Academy Elites. We'll say who that is in a moment. But first of all, shall we do our giveaway for the mug?
Yep, let's do it.
Okie dokes. So here we go. You keep talking while I'm doing this. Anything we need to cover?
No, I think we're all good. We've just written the latest. The newsletters went crazy.
Yes.
The last one, excuse me. They all went out, so we haven't had them in for a while. So we've got the next ones that are coming in soon. We're just writing them, so obviously for next month. And the pictures are just... You were on the phone earlier to AD, and I don't want to know what he's got planned for next month, but they're getting worse, Pete. We're getting mugged off royally.
I gave him an idea for this week. So he went, oh? And I went, what do you mean, oh? And he said, oh, I was going to do this. And I said, oh, no, do that. That's great.
Yeah,
so
great,
it's going to be great. But also, for those of you that have never visited the shop, take a look at this. Right, so that's our new ad for the store, put together by the very talented Theo, our new After Effects genius.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I was going to say this as well. At some point, we are thinking when we're doing the live performances for the academies, we might actually try doing them in the shop.
Yeah, but
to give people a bit more room and stuff like that. So we might give that a go at some point.
Yeah. Well, there's so much we want to do.
Yeah.
So,
It's
this space.
I tell you, guys, we've got some amazing things happening. So as always, just thank you so much for your support. Right, I should have been doing this while that was on, but we were busy chatting.
There's always a moment you say Dave speak, and I'm like, I don't really know what else to say. If I'm honest.
Have we got any more?
Oh yeah, let me show you this very quickly.
Oh.
We're going to play with your minds a little bit at home, guys, just with 2 cards, very quickly. What I do, I'm going to place one on top of here. And if I move these quick, they almost look like they morph together. I'll try it again, but I'll slow it down. If I do this, I can slow it down just about here. Pop that one out. And there you have a little bit of a mind game with 2 cards. And this is something that I carry in my wallet, and it leads me into something else that I do, and it's just 2 cards.
Honestly, when you see that up close, it just looks so freaky. That is Vortex. That's one of the new things we've got in from Penguin. We've got them in stock now.
I kind of didn't want to get them in because I want to be not the only one because it's sold thousands, but you know what it's like. When you find that one thing, you just carry in your wallet all the time. Like Greg's got his 3-card Monty. These 2 cards are always in my wallet. People freak.
It's like that time when I say to Dave, I'm ordering from Penguin. Anything that you do? No, not really. What about a thing with... No.
You're always a bit like that, wasn't it? Yeah. What about the one with the 2 cards? I don't think they have anymore. They're sold out.
No, they're gone. Oh.
Yeah. And then you're like, we'll take this many. I was like, oh.
So they're in stock now. Anyway, that's Vortex, and it's really easy to do.
Yeah, so easy. We will feature it on a vlog if they last that long. But I love it. I bought quite a few of them. And I always carry it. And it's 2 cards, you know.
Yeah.
In my wallet, I have Inflection, which is 2 cards. I have this, which is 2 cards.
Yeah.
And I have something which is like a bank card.
And the thing is, you can remove them from a deck as well if you want to.
Yeah. So that routine is Rick Lax's. I mean, when you get the cards, you realise you'll know what's going on there. But you get the full routine on there from a normal deck. And Dan's teaching is great. Dan Harlan's a genius. It's his effect, but that's Rick Lax's kind of handling for it, and it's just that moment you go pink and just pick it out. It's just like people's minds fry. They really do. It looks like a camera trick there, but it looks like that in real life. So yeah really
brilliant. Right, so the winner this week of the mug is Steve Lobley. So congratulations, Steve. Well done, mate. You've won yourself an Alakazam Live mug. Just send us an email, sales@alakazam.co.uk, and I know Steve is a customer of ours with regards to coming in the shop, so if you want to pick it up, just let us know, Steve, and we'll put one aside for you. So congratulations and thanks for watching. And I think that brings... Oh, yes, Haribo. Let's have the leaderboard. Let's see who the winner is. We have
held on.
So... all you need to do is send us an email to sales@alakazam.co.uk, put your full name and address, and we will pop a pack of Academy Elites in the post to you. And it was only a 20-point difference. But congratulations, Steve, as well, because Steve has been up there all the way through.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a... Yeah.
What was the comment?
So, mate, bring up HCAM.
Bring up HCAM, because H is going to give away a special... What are you giving away, Harry? A HCAM mug? Turn your light off behind you, because you're rippling. There you go, that's better. So, Harry, are you giving away... You're giving away a special prize this week. Are you giving away a HCAM mug?
Yeah. Only one time thing, alright?
Yeah.
Because going on my dodgy haircut, Simon Keane commented, did she use a Flymo? Which is creasing me up so much. So I think I'll give him a little mug.
Right, so Simon Keane, congratulations, you have won a HCAM mug. All you need to do is send an email in at sales@alakazam.co.uk, put down your full name and address and say you won the HCAM mug, and we'll pop one in the post you. So well done, Simon.
Very quickly as well, RB Coin Deck, is there a release date?
Right, it's getting closer. I would say maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and it's going to be here.
Brilliant.
We're literally waiting for the DVDs to come back from the replicators, and we're ready to go.
We've got everything else ready to roll. They also want the answers.
Ah, cool.
We always forget this, so
okay.
We'll give you very quickly. We'll give you the answers, then we'll let you go. I know we've run a little bit later today, but boy, it was worth it. We had Greg Wilson in the building. So let's quickly give you these answers.
So Harry, can you bring up the answer thing so they can see? Now, bearing in mind there was a couple of these that I messed up on.
Yeah.
So, but I'll give you the right answers. So here we go. The correct answer for question number 1. Is that telling us what the correct answer is? No.
That was saying that 96% went for Jamie Oliver.
Yeah, as the one that didn't do an academy.
Right, I was going to say.
not the one that did.
So, well, I wasn't here that day. Yeah.
Yep. So here we go. Harry thinks he's got us the right. Right, here we go. So question number 1. Who has not held an Academy, Alakazam Academy course? And of course it was Jamie Oliver, even though we might look at getting him in.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Question number 2. Which king has 4 hands? It was hearts, but the first hearts.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of a curveball I threw in there.
Remember the second hearts, you're wrong.
Yeah. And Phoenix, the company, which is Christian Schenk, is based in Germany, even though the academies are actually made by the USPCC in America.
Yeah.
Who has performed on stage with Mumford and Sons, and it is Piff the Magic Dragon, and he was also on their album cover, I believe.
Yeah, he was.
Which of these is not a Peter Nardi trick? Now, the top one should have read something different, which was... but it is the Grail.
But you use it a lot.
Yeah, I do.
So kind of a tricky question.
Question 6. Daisy Pickford was the assistant to which magician? It was Cardini. Andy knew that. I didn't. Darren Brown wrote a book. The book was called Happy. And that wasn't a magic book. That was a book to the public, wasn't it? It was like a motivational type book. Which ESP card is Peter holding on the Facebook welcome page? Apparently it's the Star.
I went for that.
And the postcode that we are based in is TN236LZ. And I think that is it. Oh no, one more. And our very good friend Wayne Dobson has just been awarded the Merit Award in the Academy of Magical Arts, otherwise known as the
Magic
Castle. The Magic Castle, yeah, and that happened on Saturday, I believe. So congratulations, Wayne, if you're watching. I know Wayne and our very good friend Mike Sullivan was out there for the awards ceremony, so I look forward to hearing all about it when they get back. And maybe we'll try and do a sort of call-in with Wayne.
That'd be great.
Yeah? An interview with Wayne, which will be great.
Awesome.
So
what a
I think
great
that's
show.
That was good. I don't know how long that went on for because we were running late, but great one. I want to thank Greg Wilson for coming in. He's always a pleasure to have around at Alakazam.
Yeah.
And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, if you've got an idea for a quiz, pop them over, and if we use your quiz, you will earn yourself £15 worth of Alakazam loyalty points. And that quiz was provided to us by Rigor Thompson. So Rigor, congratulations, just send an email in and we'll credit your account. Andy did change the last question because the question was one we had before, so he put his own one in. And that is about it, I think.
Brilliant. Well, make sure you join us on Thursday for the Chris Congreve Live Academy. If not, then Friday will be our vlog, and then next Tuesday would of course be our live again at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. So that brings us towards the end. We will say goodbye and thank you as always for your continued support, and we will see you this week.
Hi, I'm Chris Congreve. Join me on Commercial Killers Volume 2, my second Alakazam Academy. This time it's not just card tricks, there's tricks using coins, my commercial chop cup routine, even a trick using a mobile phone, stuff that you're really going to enjoy. Hope to see you there.
My name's Phil Smith. I want to tell you about something I'm very excited about. It's my new Alakazam Academy course, Organic Mentalism. I love performing mentalism. It's a very exciting performance art because it allows you to focus entirely on creating a very direct connection with your audience. Often mentalism is bogged down by complex methodologies, presentations that go round the houses, and various kit that could go wrong at any second. So that's why I want to introduce you to Organic Mentalism. In Organic Mentalism, I teach you to work clean. No gaffes, no gimmicks, no complex setups, no knuckle-busting slides, just tried and tested, reliable methods that hit hard and work every time. The Organic Mentalism course is designed to be as accessible as possible. It doesn't require any prior knowledge of performing mentalism. All you need to do is bring along yourself, a few simple props, and we're going to be rolling. Everything in the course is designed to be as easy as possible to follow along, and because of the unique nature of the Alakazam Academy format, we're going to be able to go through everything at your pace, exactly how you want it. And if you have any questions, we're going to be able to deal with that live. It doesn't matter whether you're already an established mentalist or if you're beginning from scratch. The course has got lots and lots of material in it that you're going to find fascinating. Organic Mentalism is an approach to performance that I've developed over the last decade. It strips away the unnecessary and leaves you to focus on the most important part of performing mentalism, entertaining and amazing your audiences. It's easy, it's accessible, and it's a lot of fun. Remember, the Organic Mentalism course and the material that we cover on it is only going to be available on Alakazam Academy Live. I really hope you're going to be able to join us. I'll see you there.